Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day. Hopefully you guys are ready. We're only a few days out from receiving a brand spanking new character. I know, it feels weird. People are actually kind of enjoying the newest season for the reason of, hey, we had Hawks run into Toga, run into now another new character. And guess what? If, I don't know if the season's 4 or 5 weeks left, but 4 or 5 weeks, you'll have another character. Oh my god, I know, right? Definitely, again, one of the better seasons when it comes to releasing stuff, not when it comes to meta, because everyone's mad. So, beyond that, today we're going to talk about what to expect, what to know, things we now know that, new knowledge has come out, things you want to be aware of, things you want to not make a mistake with. I do this video every time a character comes out to at least save some people who either are picking up the game, or forgot about the game, or just need that quick reminder. Let's jump into things here. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Let me know down below. Are you pulling for Mike? Yes or no? Drop that comment. I need to know. Are you saving? Skipping? What's the answer? Come on, man. Let me know. Let me know. Let's jump into things. First things first, what we know is this. Hawks releases, or rather Hawks leaves, okay, in 2 days and 15 hours. That means that in 2 days and 15 hours, you will be receiving the one and only Present Mike. Tomorrow is going to be the tweet day where they're going to go and tweet out the maintenance. They're then going to go and tweet out the entire gameplay and everything, the official gameplay showing off the mechanics they've planned, the things that they have in store for us. We'll get a full first look at the, again, special action and action, everything. We'll see everything tomorrow. That's where we have to wait and see. But again, 2 days and 15 hours, we will lose Hawks' banner, and boom, Present Mike and the second step up will go and drop. I've already given my answers on the step up. It's not very valuable. It's very garbage. If you are, again, sitting on an insane amount of crystals and you want that banner, be my guest, but it is horrifically bad. Do not touch it. Simple. But yes, this season's a bit different. Remember, you have 3 options to go for. You have Hawks there, you have Himiko Toga there, you have Present Mike there. Make your decision on who you actually like. A lot of us, again, do not have the ability to pity 3 of these characters. Obviously speaking, it's going to be a very hard thing if you want to actually do that. So remember, in a simpler context, just go for what you think is the best in your opinion. Whichever gameplay style you like the most, make sure to make that, again, distinction. With Hawks, a lot of players like to be able to move fast. They like to be able to land this. They like to be able to auto-aim. Maybe they just can't aim as well, and that auto-aim could save them. Just remember, Himiko Toga requires a bit more, kind of mastery of other characters, and requires a bit more ability to combo into such things if you want to go and master the character. So again, might not be the easiest thing to pick up. What I can tell you is Present Mike is probably one of the easier characters to use. It's kind of like that. If you were to look at the character list over here, again, when it does come to it, the strike characters are kind of a bit easier to master versus maybe other characters. Red Dobby just requires the hug. He has a very quick beam. His beta is just a quick little throw of a lance. It's pretty simple. Baku over here originally was a easier character. Now he just sucks. I'm just joking, but fixes alpha. Damn. Over here, Dane Kaminari. Again, it's like L1 into R1 into, again, whatever combos you learn. It's not like the hardest things to say, again, for Red. Red is just a little bit easier of a character category to have, right? Red Shigaraki, all of these, again, I'm not saying that they're not skilled or whatever you're trying to say. All I'm trying to say is they're just a little easier. They were marketed originally. That was the whole point of them, to be a more like DPS, like a point and shoot type class. That was originally the marketing for it. Rapid was much more. The technical class was like, hey, we need you to master combos and such. That was what each class was like kind of designed for. The support class was like, hey, we're not going to DPS, but we're going to do some really good stuff. Minus, now Overhaul. That's a support character who nukes with DPS, but that's kind of the thing. So, point and shoot character, easier to use. I think that for a lot of beginners, you might like Present Mike and how he's designed. Again, Hawks is not like far off from that thing. He is pretty easy to use. Sometimes this gets to a lot of newer players' issue, right, where they can't land this. This again just requires a bit more comboing, but that's where you're at over here. It's pretty simple, but make the distinction of who you want. There's 3 things active. Use that time to tell, right? Remember, use this time right now before Hawks goes. Do I want Hawks instead? It's up to you. Again, as always, given it is a brand new character, just remember, you have the ability to go and test this character in training and in lobby. You can only rent it 1 time a day, so make sure to start renting early if you want to go and try this and see how it goes. Load into a custom match, I think you can, or training with friends, and see how that can go for you. See if you like the character, test it out, and again, just remember what's up next. Up next, most likely, when it comes to Season 8, we expect it to be at the launch of Season 8, like they've always been doing, will be Nejire. When that happens, consider, do I want her? Okay, if the answer is no, then don't do it. Again, also put the thing into perspective. Do I like Kaminari, Hiroshima, potentially Cementos? Who knows, right? We do not know what the next skill set is. Again, most likely it's Kaminari or Kirishima, one of the two, maybe Cementos, but it could be anybody else at this point. Remember, Toga was kind of known to be the skill set, but we couldn't tell because there were so many leaked at one time where it was just Toga. So in this case, if you like whatever I've listed here, again, maybe reconsider pulling for Mike because of that. Mike will be active apparently for 4 weeks, right? Keep that in mind. So if he is active for 4 weeks, do you think that, you want to wait and see until official information comes out? Again, look over here. He is active from basically 10:23 when he drops all the way up until 11:20. You have plenty of time to consider, hey, do I want him? Do I not want him? It's up to you. Make that, again, play right there and decide, go for him or don't. Simple. But when it comes to his kit, we've kind of talked about this already. A long-range attack that emits a sound wave. The sound wave gradually increases in size as it travels. It becomes and its power changes based on the distance. Basically, again, it's a long-range attack. The longer it is, though, the less damage it does. But it does up to, again, 70 damage. Remember, this got changed. You got to realize that he got buffed. So again, before he releases, he could get buffed again. They could decide like, hey, he's not good enough to compete in the current rapid meta, and in order to increase sales on this character, let's buff him up one more time. That could be, again, a play here. We do not know for sure. We're gonna have to wait and see how they operate things here, but yes, it is possible that he gets buffed again before he ends up release. So make sure, again, ends up releasing. Before, again, you go and pull for him, just check. Did he get buffed? Are there any other changes that happened to him? Because again, who knows? Could get better, but again, he also could get worse. Maybe they say, you know what, that buff was accidental. Let's revert a little bit, right? So again, just keep an eye out. Loud Voice unleashes a sonic wave in front of him as an area damage attack. Opponents hit with this are afflicted with a deafening state and cannot hear for a certain period. Hold the button to charge it and release the continuous sonic waves. Very simple. Does up to, again, 100 damage, 74 being the base. Reload time is, again, 8 seconds with 1 ammo, up until 7 seconds with 2 ammo. So 2 bullets, right? Again, pretty powerful, pretty DPS attack. Very good for stopping anybody pushing you, or again, a rapid trying to fly at you and stab you, right? Over here, DJ Punch. Lunge forward and punch with all your might. Becomes more powerful the number of allies who are downed or KO'd. Again, it's a very fun and very powerful attack. DJ Punch has, again, 3 of them, which is huge. That's actually huge. And again, it increases the range, the dash speed up, and more. And again, it has 140 damage. Starts off at 100, which is, again, that's a lot of damage, right? I sound like that one meme. Over here, Radio Noise. Place a radio on the ground and aim in the direction, or in the aim direction. Use your quirk skill Alpha or Beta to fire the same attack in that direction. Basically speaking, you could double the damage on your beta, you could double the damage in the context of attacking one team behind you, one team in front of you, and do it that way. There's many ways to, again, use this. It's a very cool mechanic, and I cannot wait to test this and see what we can, again, cook up here. But this character is designed in the way to, again, counter some good characters in the game right now, and again, he's a strike character. So remember, get ready for that DPS. Just like how, Strike Deku has high DPS, like how Red Dobby has very high DPS, he's going to be a character who's ready to serve up good DPS. He will be very strong and be very powerful. This is why I'm, again, reminding you, take a look into him. Try him out in console and PC, whatever. Try him out in public lobbies. Try him out in, again, training, and see what combos you can cook up here. He is going to be a powerhouse, similar to, again, Deku, similar to, again, Red Dobby. And again, even old Shigaraki, when he was good before this entire fly away state, he was, again, getting high DPS. That's just how things work, right? So just keep this in mind. You might want to test him out and see how he is. But yes, beyond that, we also now know there's only a few characters left in the game. Because the anniversary here, you picked up a new character, Hawks. Present Mike, you know who's next. That only leaves with a few characters left to release now. And again, make that distinction of, hey, do I care about any of those 3 characters? And if it's an answer, no, then either say, okay, I'd rather go for Mike. I'd rather go for an upcoming simple skill set. You kind of know who's next, right? You kind of know the next 3 characters, and make that thing like, okay, I don't care for any of them, I'm just going to summon for skill sets now. Or I don't care for most of them, I will just go for Mike. You have that knowledge, you have all of this kind of thing here to kind of tell what the game's going with and what's up and coming. And again, maybe they make a surprise appearance if they just drop Miracle one day. Who freaking knows? Would I ever expect that? No, I don't expect much from them, but hey, if that were to happen, then maybe you want to save tickets. There's no answer I can give you. All I can tell you is, so far, they've only released things in the files. So that means you got 3 more characters to go, and then you should start saving really safely, because who knows how many more they add at that point, and who knows if Mirko is right next. You'll never know. You'll never know, right? Nagant could release tomorrow, or like in 6 months now, and you'll never know. God, you'll never know. So keep that in mind. Again, my quick little checklist. Make sure to test the character if you like him. Test him in training, test him in regular. Again, matchmaking. You have a rental ticket. I would only recommend to pull if you have 2,000 tickets. If you've been kind of like swarming only character banners for the last, few months, maybe consider swapping it to a skill set and skipping Present Mike for now. That's, again, just my little thinking, but I don't think that you have to. If you like Mike, have fun with Mike. We're going to have fun with Mike. It's Mike, damn it. So again, just keep that one in the back of your head. There's currently Hawks active. Do you like the guy? Do you hate the guy? If you hate the guy, let him go. If you like him, he's going to be, again, off of basically, rate up and character ticket for a good amount of time. So consider if that's the thing you want to go for. Himiko Toga, a character you can never guarantee moving forward unless they add a new mechanic. Maybe you'd rather have her. Make that, again, decision right now. Last but not least, Present Mike. Powerful character, strike character. If you're a fan of other red characters, consider. If you're a fan of simply damage dealing, maybe less on the combos, maybe just like more of a point and shoot character, I think Mike is more so that character for you. So again, I would highly recommend you test that out. I would say that if you think, if you want to get like a distinction of what Present Mike is, in my fullest opinion, it's like Mount Lady mixed a bit with like Endeavor, right? That's kind of my thing of what I think this character kind of like functions. You have the kick from Mount Lady, the simple punches and whatever from like Mount Lady, also just with a longer range. His beta is just Endeavor's bust, or in this case, Gamma. So that's literally all Present Mike is. If you want that distinction, I just gave it to you. That's what he is as a character. Simply put, enjoy, be ready for the newest update. A lot is to come here. Again, you have Season 8 right after. If you want to wait, you have that thing. Decide to wait. We know that the season, again, or when he ends is around when the season's ending. You have that time, that plan saying, hey, okay, I'd rather wait and see what's there. If I like those game styles, play styles, whatever, before this, then just go for that, okay? But that, again, makes you wait 4 weeks. So if you want to wait 4 weeks for Mike, that's up to you. All right, but yes, take care, have fun. Just want to talk about this. Again, keep in mind, his banner is looking sexy. You got Hawks on there. You got Endeavor on there, the 2 costumes. They look amazing. It's up to you if you want to pull, all right? Take care, have fun, and I will see you guys soon. Let me know what you're pulling for. I'll let you know right now. Post Present Mike, we're going to go for obviously who's next. I'll be honest with you, the 3 after that, I am not a fan of, okay? Maybe Monoma. But I don't know, Shinso and the other one, I don't really care. Beyond that, Nagant, Mirko. I'm waiting for so many characters, I'm not going to ever get them. Stain, I'm waiting for Stain to drop. Also hasn't, but that's just, again, me. So, you let me know what you want. But I'm going to wait for the Cementos Quirk skill set to be very annoying, so, yeah.